All right, so my name's Mike Cook. I'm going to give you a little bit of instruction on how to juggle today. If you want some more information, I recommend going to WikiHow. You can look up how to juggle. I got some information there when I was learning myself, and I referenced that a little bit in my instruction today. So today we're going to be looking at juggling with juggling balls. We're going to do 3 balls today. We picked juggling balls because they're light. They're fitted the right size for your hand. It's not juggling bowling balls or basketballs or anything. Also, they're pretty easy to find. You can find them at hobby stores. I think I found these actually at a bookstore. If you can't find them, they're pretty much just hacky sacks. So if you can find a hacky sack also, um, that works perfect. Um, we're going to start with 3 as kind of our goal today to look at. The only other thing needed for juggling is a little bit of space. So we're in my kitchen today because there's plenty of space on the floor. There's a little bit of head space up above us. Um, so that's it, nice and set. Give us some space to move around a little bit. So the first step I would say is pick 2 of them. Um, we'll start with 2. And the main thing with juggling here is that something is always up in the air. Um, so what we start with our dominant hand, right? I'm right-handed, so I'll kind of be referring to my right hand a lot. And the first kind of step with all of this is with these 2 balls, we want to make sure that we know what's up in the air and where it's coming down, where our hand should be to catch it. So with juggling just the 2 balls as kind of the first step, we're going to throw this one up in the air, and as soon as it gets to about a point up around here, that's when we'll throw this ball up. We're going to kind of let this ball fall and hopefully it'll land in our hand. We should be kind of aware of where it's going to come down at. It'll land in our hand, so we won't really be focusing on that. It gets to that point, we throw up this ball. This ball will kind of land in our hand on its own. This ball will fall into this hand. Hopefully I can do this. I'm still kind of new at this a little bit myself, so some messing up is good. Gives us some time to practice. So again, the basic, throw this one up. When it hits the peak, let it drop as you toss this one up. So we'll work on that a little bit right now, just as an example. So this one goes up, and then this one. That's it. That was just one time, but that's all that it takes to juggle. And then it's just that process over and over again. So one up, then the other. One up, then the other. That's juggling 2 balls. When you've done that a bunch of times, and you can do that with like regular, without messing up or letting anything hit the ground, maybe it's time to move on to 3. Now 3 starts to get a little bit tricky, but it's the same kind of steps. So we're going to start our dominant hand with 2 balls. Our other hand's going to have just the 1. We'll throw 1 ball up, and same kind of process. When this ball gets to its peak, then we're just going to kind of forget about it, let it fall into our hand, and we'll throw the other ball up from this hand. So what that looks like is just this, right? So 1 ball went up, came down. As it was falling, the other one got thrown, right? The only other step now is to do that with the last ball. So at that point, 1 ball's over here, 1 ball's on its way down, then this ball gets thrown up in the air. And you just keep repeating. As soon as 1 hits the peak, another ball should be going up in the air somewhere. So we'll see if I can demonstrate that for a little bit right now. So this ball's going to go up first. It'll hit its peak. As it's falling, this ball goes up. This ball gets caught. When this ball's in the air, then this ball gets thrown up. This one falls down. Just repeats and repeats. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to do it. I can't really narrate while I'm talking, so we'll see now. Oops. See, I dropped. It's okay. That's part of the juggling process. Let's see if we can get another good demonstration for us now. That's it. I kind of stopped myself there. I didn't want to push anything, but you need to be aware of where things are going, how it's all working out okay. Be ready to pick things up. That's part of the workout with juggling is the abs to get up and down so many times. And just repeat, whether it's falling or whether it's up, right? Oops, there went another way. But that's the process. And they say, I don't know, just in general, if you can hit 20 of those tosses, you can probably consider yourself a juggler. That's always kind of my goal, is to hit about 20 tosses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good enough. So I hope you enjoyed my little instruction. on how to juggle. And good luck with it. Enjoy. Thanks.